It's an multiracial man stew of talent on tonight's Black Hollywood Lives, breaking into next.
You are tuned in to Black Hollywood Lives, breaking into
The stuff we do.
Sheer comedy.
Genius. Oh my goodness. Actually, I was going to play Ebony and Ivory as our song, but I decided not to at the last minute. So
Come on, now you gotta play it.
Nah, I'm not gonna play it tonight. Hi, I'm your host, James Lott Jr., here for Black Hollywood Live's Breaking Into, and you can follow me on Twitter at James Lott Jr. Actually, you can follow me anywhere on the interwebs at James Lott Jr. It's all over the place. And our Breaking Into page on Facebook. So tonight...
And hashtag Hot for Lot.
Hot for Lot. Hot for Lot. That's right, kids. Now, both of these guys are geniuses on their own. You have to watch their solo episodes of this show. You can find them on YouTube, of course. But I brought them together. Because I just felt like two of them together, it's all about collaboration. I'm so excited. One is Latino and Polish.
It's me.
Exactly.
Nope.
Actor, poet, comedian, educator, Emmy winner. The other one is Black and Jewish.
Hey.
Actor, beatboxer, educator himself. Mm-hmm. Both are activists. And they're my friends.
We are your friends.
They're my friends.
I just love you so much.
We're very happy to
Yes. I want to say your names.
Okay, sorry.
I want to say your goddamn names. Joe Hernandez Kolski and Joshua Silverstein.
I just love you. We love you so much. Like, we would listen to him talk about himself for
like
an
an hour. Yeah.
And then listen to me cry and talk about my mother for an hour.
I can't get through it.
Like, who would then be like,
I keep
let's
having
bring
to
them
pause
both
the
back
video
on now.
and just like run laps to clear my head of what I just saw. Every time you cry, I'm like, oh my god.
Did you watch that part?
I did. I got.
Oh man,
it was so.
I went down.
It was so
I went
deep.
Down. I think crying is critical. I mean, the human body needs to.
You're critical.
There are things that the human body needs to do.
You're not the only person I've made cry on the show, so you're not alone.
What did they cry at?
You're not alone.
Wait, I'm not the first?
No.
Now I'm upset.
Who was?
You're the first man.
Okay, good. I'll take that.
How's that?
He likes to redefine gender constructs.
Fluidity. It's all just, it's 2016.
Absolutely.
2016. Hi guys.
Hey James.
Thanks. Now I want to share something with you guys because I've been recently fascinated with collaborations. I've had people on my show that are in twos, like Noah's Ark. I found my collaborator.
Who?
His name is Cameron Lewis, and he's also an AfterBuzzer here.
Okay.
And we've done 3 shows together.
Awesome.
And we're also working on stuff outside AfterBuzz. But I was going to tell you guys, for me, it's kind of like a romantic feeling, but it's not sexual.
Totally.
So is that kind of like how it feels?
No,
for me first?
God, no.
It's very much sexual. I mean,
for him it is. For me,
it is.
we're way past the honeymoon period at this point.
But in the beginning,
marriage.
weren't you guys wasn't in the beginning like I found someone, that kind of thing?
Was it like that? I mean,
I still remember the first time we collaborated at Rachel Cann's collab.
Yeah.
I mean, I do remember being like, okay, this is what I want. This is what he does. Let's do this together. And it had a great response. And yeah, I mean, I remember being like, oh, this is really cool.
I had been doing so many collaborations at that point. So I had various people that I had been working with.
It was just another one.
Joe was just another notch on my belt.
What a man.
But I feel like not all of them stuck. Right. So for various reasons. And I think that the relationship that Joe and I have cultivated over the years has definitely given me a voice that I probably wouldn't have had otherwise.
Do you think so?
I think so. I think working with you definitely gave me more of an outlet to do things I didn't think I had space to do things in. Okay. Yeah,
he offers me street credibility, so I just bring him along with
very
me.
little bit. Joe is definitely more street than I am.
That's how much street cred I need is I'm turning to the Black and Jewish guy.
I feel like you have more street cred.
He does.
I have a feeling
he went to Princeton.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I cried about it on my show.
I know.
Yes, exactly.
I saw that moment.
It was the white side guilt that was coming out. He was like, oh my god,
so good.
Yes. So, but for me, I feel like with him, because I do so many, as you guys know, I do a lot of things.
Yeah.
But it's different than doing solo projects. Like, there's something when I get together with him, we're trying out bits right now and all that kind of stuff, and it's really fun because we're two different people, obviously.
Yeah.
But we have kind of similar ways we kind of work, kind of think.
I think. Go ahead. Go.
It's real easy. I mean, that's why we continue to work together. It's just real easy. Like you can just put us in a room, and I'm proud of what we've been able to create. And we had a fun little project that we did with Me Too Digital Network.
Yes.
And they were able to just be in the room with us and watch us create like in 15 minutes.
Yeah, really.
Like we created the idea for this little short that we made for them that we're pretty proud of, considering we shot it in a day and wrote it in a, like how quickly stuff has to be turned in and done in today's digital age. And we're able to like come up and we come from a very personal place, and we had to come up with an idea for Childhood's End, this sci-fi channel show, and it was about aliens taking over our brains.
Yes, I've seen that.
Yep.
And I was like, oh my God, that's great. Like, I don't have to be responsible for anything anymore.
Right.
Like, I don't have to live up to my mother's expectations. I
Right.
can get rid of all of that crap.
And I have worked very hard to keep what's in here, and the idea of something coming in and threatening that whole safe space is very scary for me.
Like
Ooh,
so a very truthful place, and we were able to create something very personal that worked universally. So we're proud of that.
I think the reason why we work so well together is because, like Joe said, we're very interested in the vulnerable and the authenticity of who we are as people. I don't think there's a lot of artists that at least are in our circle that kind of take that approach to creativity. I think we're never trying to show our most polished selves. We're always trying to show the fractures.
I mean,
and the
I'd like us
spaces.
to be polished, but we're just.
Well, I think polished. We're not.
No, I know what you mean.
We're not trying to show the world, look how fantastically awesome we are. But I think so we both give each other that permission to be broken, to be fragmented, to be incomplete in a safe space. And I think that's what gelled us. Is I speak a similar language that you speak.
I guess so.
Because I think whereas in the beginning it was just music and poetry, we did transition into
There was when we did our first show, our So Fresh and So Clean show at the Bang Comedy Theater, shout out to Peter and Eliza Marietta. Joshua was still kind of, and this is from my perspective, so feel free to adjust my perspective.
tell you're wrong for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I was starting to write a lot of two-person material, and I wanted to do more point and counterpoint stuff. And Joshua and I had already done the Latino Laugh Festival together with our friends MC Foley and Alfie Numeric, and I was like, oh, let's see if we can maybe do a show at Bang. And we went and did this show. Then I feel like we're like, okay, I know what this is now. Now let me really bring my voice into it.
Yeah.
And that's when you started bringing, like, that's when Guy Crush got created for the second run. And that's where I feel like we really started to figure out our
what the dynamic
stride
is.
or whatever. But it's taken years, and we're constantly both recreating ourselves as artists. And we're proud of the fact that we've now found a new way where it's not just, here, you beatbox and I'm going to rap.
Yeah.
Which it sort of
was in the beginning,
and it's changed over the years.
So I've seen you guys obviously live, and you both have two very different styles, but it does work together.
Yeah,
I've seen that. Now, actually, Zach, go ahead and put up that first. We're going to first cut to the first clip. You just mentioned So Fresh, So Clean. There is a clip that makes me laugh every time I watch it. Go ahead and roll the clip, please. Oh, what's the other one?
okay.
We're talking about this one first.
Okay, let me just
Look at that beard.
boom! I got
love
more
it. I
friends
love
than
it.
you on
God, I
Facebook.
miss it.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at that fade.
No, I mean, really?
Jeez.
That's what you care about.
That's all I care about.
Good fade on a black
What up,
dude.
everybody? I'm Joe Hernandez Kolski.
And I am more popular than Joe on Facebook.
Yes, it's no secret. There are 1.23 billion users on Facebook.
So like me.
In fact, Facebook is the most widely used social media network. 71% of online American adults are on Facebook, which leads me to believe that my future wife has probably already popped up in my People You Should Know feed. Yes, Sofia Vergara, I accept your proposal. Why go Joe Manganiello when you can go Joe Hernandez?
Look at this video. I just.
So yes, this was one because you've done several videos. This was your like
Are you
one
okay?
you do all these like pratfalls and things.
I did. And shout out, who's the person that did the makeup? God, we should give her props. I can't remember her name.
It allows us to speak our minds without a filter, although I'm not quite sure why.
So now Zach, go ahead and get the other one too. We'll just show that one too at the same time. We'll show that one. Now this the other one just makes me laugh.
Yeah,
Here we go.
this is my favorite.
Oh, this is great. And Martin Luther King Jr.
I love that Dr. King's in the
Yeah.
background.
Joshua, come here.
I love that so much.
So that was like one of those things where I had
God.
an
So,
idea.
ladies and gentlemen, that is 100% Joshua Silverstein's
Oh, it is?
idea.
Okay, I love
He
it.
gets 100% of the credit. There is a part of our creative process that is him going, yes, and me going,
Yeah, so I mean that was a moment where I had an idea and Joe reluctantly said okay.
like I was in the middle of, we were writing or we were creating something
Yeah.
or doing something. He's literally like just setting the camera up. He's like, we're going to do this. And I'm like, what are we doing? He's like, we're just going to look and laugh. And I was
It's
like,
perfect.
It's a really funny. As a matter of fact, someone was like, "You got to do part 2 of that."
Kind of, you do.
I don't even know
no,
what that
seriously,
is.
Joe, it's perfect.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I went to a seminar once where they would force you to laugh. Say, laugh for a minute. There's no jokes to that. Like, just laugh for a minute.
Yeah.
And how uncomfortable that can be.
And it's healing though.
It is healing. It was so funny. So when I saw, it just made me remind me of kind of that.
Nice.
I was like, that's hilarious. You laugh at you. I love that.
Yeah.
Is there anything that's off limits?
Oh God, no.
no.
I mean,
No.
you
For
kind of
your show, like for your show together, is there anything off
Joe
limits?
kind of talked about this during his interview with you, in that there is something to be said for what are we supporting in our content? Are we recycling old concepts that no longer serve who we are as people? So I think that we both try to. I think our process is, let me get it out and see what it sounds like first. And then what we do to each other is we critique. And I wrote a piece about my perspective of the neighborhood I live in that for Joe felt like I was supporting something that we're also fighting against. Is that right? Like the dark side of Denny's.
No, I just didn't understand what the clear premise of it was. And I just felt like it maybe needed more work before we presented it to a live audience.
But wasn't there an aspect of like you're complaining that you felt like?
Correct. They're like, yeah, I guess.
I mean,
I'm trying to remember.
it's hard because so when I wrote my solo show, Ben Davis, who works with both of us as our director sometimes, said you can't get on stage and complain about how awful your life is, because to the audience you look fantastic.
Right.
And it's like, really, your life's bad?
Yeah, like whatever.
So there is a fine line between representing your most authentic truth, but also understanding who you're talking to, and do I get to say I'm fat? Do I get to, how do I say that? And so I don't think we've ever had anything that's not, that we say, no, we can't talk about that. But I think what we try to figure out is what's the most effective way of expressing that truth.
I mean, there's also some truths that we may not be ready to tackle yet.
Okay.
But like we definitely want to keep as two performing artists, like we do our best to keep each other on point. One piece that we still really want to just we just want to go at each other one day.
We have a piece called "Asshole" that kind of is the,
But it's only the
not there
beginning.
yet.
Not there yet.
Like because we both push each other's buttons in very real ways.
I mean, it's definitely a brother relationship.
I can see that.
for sure. And Joe's
It's a marriage. It's
Joe,
not a
it is a
brother, it's a
marriage.
marriage.
But Joe
Like,
is
I love him,
definitely
but
older
Jesus
brother.
Christ.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I've never yelled at Joe ever, but last year I did for the first
You
time.
yelled at me? Wait,
But not like I really
Like a real yell,
I
like
really got like scary angry at you last year at the Miles.
Yeah, I mean that's the first time both of us have ever really gotten
Yeah,
angry.
like
Oh,
I was
really?
gonna bite his head off,
and I equally, and he
Yeah.
felt bad, and I was like, "What are you talking about? That felt great."
I'm scared of my anger because I know how big and crazy it is.
Okay.
And me, I never got a chance to really express it growing up and for the majority of my life. So when it does now finally come out as an adult,
It's inappropriate and uncomfortable.
dude, go ahead, tell them about it.
And a release for you.
But for me, and I feel
Oh,
great,
God, yeah.
and I feel there's certain things that Joshua and I, it's that particular argument that led to that blow up had been building. You know, we run an open mic for high school youth together called Downbeat 720, and I still feel like the mother in the situation where, you know how your mother at Thanksgiving is always like, nobody ever does anything. And it's because mom kind of always took care of everything.
Yeah.
So, you know, you just kind of didn't because she kind of took care of it. I kind of feel like that with Downbeat still. It's like everybody's kind of like, well,
You'll do it.
Joe will do it.
He'll do it.
And the funny thing is, no one's saying that at all. We're all.
So what?
Yeah.
Well, we'll have that conversation.
Fight. Yeah.
But
But it's true. Like I do want to know how much of that is in my head.
Yeah.
But there's still a part of me that's like, well, I don't see you posting anything.
But we don't, you know, so clearly nothing's off topic. But also, I mean, when Joe's mom died, it was hysterical. I was at my house complaining about something, and he was like, "Yeah, my mom died," and I was like,
I think I said, "Yeah, my mom's dead."
And I said, "Oh,
we have fun with that now.
yeah."
Now. Yeah. I was gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you. So, what do you like? What do you choose that you keep for yourself for your solo show? Because talking about just coming material.
Oh, that's a good question.
What do you put in the,
do you keep stuff? I don't.
Or does it matter?
Well, I think we disagree on this. I think that I'm always worried that people are going to see things too much and then not want to see it later. And Joe doesn't have that opinion at all.
No, because things are constantly changing, and as long as it stays authentic. But I don't feel like I ever create anything that. When we create together, it requires both of us.
Yeah.
So the stuff that I create on my own. It just depends, and it depends on then in what type of setting it's seen theatrically. Like if we decide to do this show in June, that'll be like a specific show, but it's going to be coming off of your solo show. So I feel like there's going to be
some overlay.
Yeah, and we have to be okay with that because I'm tired of. I think for too long I thought I was worried about chips and you can't cash your chips here because you want them to come here. No, you just everywhere, and because people can't come to every show.
That's true.
And
That's true. And the truth is also that LA is so massive.
Yes.
you just keep firing, and and there are certain pieces that we thought our dirty poem, like we've got to kind of start putting that to bed because we've been doing it so much. And we went and did a show at UC Santa Cruz, and they're like, oh, that's the one piece we were hoping to see.
Oh, dang.
So,
my God.
I think we are almost, as artists, like we think too much about. There's like 85% of the world has not seen any of our stuff.
Well, and also
Right,
when you go to a hip hop concert, you want to see the hits.
Yeah, that's true.
And I always forget that
you have some hits.
That I have hits
That they don't even know are hits.
They don't even know. Well, there's that ego too, where I'm like, I'm not nowhere near as known as Jay-Z, so clearly like the fan base is different. But people that do know our work want to see the work they remember, and that's because it's good.
And it's constantly changing too.
It is evolving.
That's
and
good.
the space dictates also how we do performance pieces as
Makes
well.
sense. That makes sense. Now, we're going to take a little breather, and from the questions, we're going to do a word association. So, you both have to talk about who's going to answer these questions first.
Girls.
We're gonna.
Oh, did we not?
We didn't start yet.
Okay.
So I'm saying, well, who's going to answer first? Because I'm going to throw it to you guys. You each have to answer.
I'll go first. Okay.
So I'm going to say one. I'm going to say a word, and then you'll go first, and he'll go next.
Yeah, I'm so bad at this, but let's do it.
I know, I love it. I did this with my other show. I did this with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you say? Who was the word?
Nothing yet. I'm getting there.
Okay.
Talent.
Richard Pryor.
Oh, now me?
Yeah.
Deaf poetry. I don't know why. It's in my head.
First because in your head. I'm just ready. Okay,
It's in
next
my
one
head.
is cereal.
Killer.
High fiber.
Oh, that's good. Traffic. Oh my God, I love it at the same time. I love it.
Anger.
An hour and a half from freaking Mar Vista.
Okay. Mom.
Love.
My redwood tree.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh.
Dad.
Confidence.
My rock.
Food.
Allergies.
Oh my God, that's so good.
Ribs. Pizza. Hot dogs.
I had ribs the other day. It was good.
Portillo's down in Buena Park. I'll be on Monday. Cubs versus Angels season opener.
Okay. I like that. Tinder.
Annoying.
Oh God, I could go on for hours. Just inauthentic, no chemistry, superficial.
That's good. Flying.
Dream.
Boring.
I like that. Male.
A construct.
Batman.
Ooh. And lastly, female.
Ugh. It's just made me go. I
love
warm inside.
Necessity.
So once I
that.
was dating a woman, and Joshua still misses her. He's like, oh, she was so great.
So good.
And you want to know why?
Why?
Because she came to Downbeat one night, or no, she came to one of our shows, I think. And after the show, we were standing outside, and she just like, he was saying something or something, and she just went like this.
Yeah, and I just.
And you just saw him just go.
Yeah. She's my favorite. I don't even know her name. She's my favorite.
I love it. So how do you guys deal with collaboration in a world in this business where everybody's out for themselves?
I don't even see it that way. I mean, I don't even pay attention to what the
I don't
world
think
is doing.
that. I think when we're working, we're trying to figure out what is we're doing and what and is it good.
It's funny because my eyes are going down because I'm listening to you, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so Ben Affleck right now.
Joe's sad.
I'm so Ben Affleck, and I'm like, I'm sitting and listening. I'm going, that's so interesting because Ben Affleck was doing that, and I just got to keep my eyes right here.
Is that?
Otherwise
Am I Henry?
I'm just gonna look sad as all.
Cavill? Yeah, I think we both work well in that we're trying to figure out the most effective way to express a piece, or what the piece is, or what the voice of the piece is, or what the content of the piece is, and what's the joke. And I don't think we're thinking about the long game in that moment.
I mean, I think we both have very clear ideas about what we want to do with our own careers, but at the same time, we gain something from working together, and it's the more people who see what we do really go like, you guys just really have something that's just really natural, and it's really grown over the years. We went through
cancer.
Yeah, and it's
Throat cancer,
okay.
leg cancer, cancer of the
Keeps
leg.
getting bigger and bigger.
Now, how long has it
Now,
been?
if your mom had died of cancer, you
Ooh, I love it. There we go. I love it. Ooh, it was a joke. There was shade in it. There's all kind of stuff going on.
It doesn't end.
I love it.
It's
I
like
love it.
the poem Cool.
You can't. Ooh, I love it. Some shade going on. I love it.
he hates my poem Cool, and at the same time is so jealous of my poem
jealous
Cool.
of it.
I love it.
Why did I write
What has the other rubbed off on you all these years?
I'm an amazing beatboxer now.
There you go. Are you a dancer yet, Joshua?
No, I'm not. I'm getting worse apparently too.
I'm somehow getting worse at beatboxing.
You are getting worse at beatboxing.
Well, you have to help me.
I know.
You don't want anybody in your life.
Exactly.
It's mine.
It's
baby.
mine. It's mine. It's like your white privilege. You just want to keep protecting it.
Dude,
and just
oh my God, I would love to give you my white
watering
privilege.
My friend Chris always says, shout out my friend Chris. He says, James, I have white privilege and I accept it.
Yeah, it's a good thing if you can use
loves
it.
It's always left that he says that.
I think. I think like any relationship that you're in for a long time, your partner influences in how you work in the world, and I definitely think that Joe's an amazing actor and a writer and creator. And I think working with him for 14 years,
his ability
has rubbed off on me.
He's got just a quick mind, just a fast
He is
mind,
quick, yes.
and he picks up on things that I never pick up on, and it's really impressive. And so I think if anything that's rubbed off is my ability to say yes and. Like it's kind of
Yes, and I
My
like that.
favorite yes and was
when I
at
literally said-
at dinner at Swingers.
Wait, and I literally said yes and.
Yes, and.
Is that it?
You were so tired and something was clearly annoying you, and you just yes and. It's so good.
I love it. Because have you ever said no to somebody else's other?
Oh, Joe says no a lot, but
Oh, to somebody else's what?
So you guys just any of your thing, you're like, I want to do this. You're like, no.
Joe definitely says no a lot. He's getting better at saying yes for sure, but
He's got to fight sometimes to get me to.
Yeah.
To
I'm not
believe in it.
I'm not always great at articulating what the concept is in a way where he can understand what I'm talking about, and I think that I have to do better at that. But But yeah, I think out of the two of us, I'm generally the more sure. You know, I don't know what this is. Yeah.
I mean, and I've also gone through a really nervous decade. Where I was just like, I gotta figure this out.
Yeah.
Like, I can't just be yay, yay, yay. Like, I gotta start saying no, no, no. And that's, I think, where some of it comes from too, is like trying to figure out a focus, but at the same time, I think I got too caught up in my head, and I feel back in a fun space where I am like, yeah, let's just do it. And I do believe in our ability to just pull it out of our butts and it be something of value.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because you guys do. When you guys do, I mean, we talked about this on each of your shows.
Like, how did you give us your honest opinion, as honest as you can be? Like, you enjoyed the show, you came and saw it.
No, in all seriousness, I loved your opening act.
Yeah.
She was the bomb. Oh my god,
Jackie Tone.
She was so good.
Jackie, I have a crush on you.
yeah.
Everybody does.
She said we're BFFs now, so I'm waiting for her.
She'll come on your show.
I looked at her on her show. I looked at her on her
totally.
show. She's so good.
great.
But no.
Okay, that doesn't go well. That when I talk about our show, he
Well,
immediately
I
starts
told you she
by-
kind of killed it. And,
She did.
and
I'm
she did?
just saying, but that was your thought process bringing her on. So that is you.
Yeah.
I mean, you produced. You guys.
We
filmed
made
this
her
show.
that good.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was going for.
Yep.
No, but no. What I liked. Here's one thing that I noticed about your show.
Okay.
First time I see you guys together.
Yeah.
Almost how much you guys admire the other when the other's performing.
Oh.
That's cool.
The way where I was sitting.
Yeah.
I had a really good seat.
You did.
Where I was sitting, I could see just the angle, and
Yeah.
there's points when he's performing where you look at me because I mean I know you're getting ready for your next piece or whatever's coming up, but it didn't come across your face.
Oh no, I'm enjoying watching.
Yeah,
him.
no, and but it came across, and vice versa.
I
That's very
really
interesting.
like watching Joe perform. It's weird because we've
That's
got
so
friends.
sweet. I know how I enjoy watching you, but
We have friends that we both equally get annoyed by when we go see them perform, and I kind of cringe in my seat during the whole show.
Yeah.
Have never ever when I saw Awake, I was thoroughly entertained. When I saw A Piece of Me, when I got kicked out, because I was in the show originally, I got kicked out
we
of it.
kicked him out.
Oopsie.
It's
He
fine.
was
It's not
He's
mad.
young.
I'm not mad about it. And so, but I enjoyed the show.
He's not salty at all.
Not at all.
So
And
hysterical because he showed up late to a rehearsal.
Uh-oh.
I was on tour.
Yeah,
And then,
well, I
yeah.
know, you know,
I was on tour.
but Ben, my director, was like, no, we
He's
don't.
he's not
we
committed
don't.
to it. I was like driving as fast as I could to get to rehearsals. All I was doing was beatboxing in one piece, but I wasn't committed. Anyway, so and I saw Awake. I thought it was great. And then your last stand-up show you did at the comedy theater at the Hudson was fantastic. And I realized I actually enjoy him. I enjoy his work. I enjoy watching him do new pieces that are not always polished and put together, and kind of watching him figure out like what the piece is. I enjoy watching him do pieces that are terrible, and then him realizing, oh, this is bad, and then like having to
Wait,
go back.
what was that one?
Well, you've done pieces where you were like figuring out what your voice is in racial relations,
totally.
and it's like that's a hard piece to write.
Yeah.
Because
I'm still trying to figure out how
Yeah.
to talk about black people.
right,
I need to.
I know you studied
The world
us.
needs my voice.
It does.
You studied us for so long,
People with white privilege should be talking about black people.
especially Donald Trump, and so because of that. But yeah, no, I think
It came across. It totally for me. It came across.
yeah.
That's really cool. I'm
I
glad
saw
that you saw that.
I'm never
Okay.
waiting. I'm never sitting there impatient.
I really,
No, not at all.
I
Not
enjoy. I enjoy watching him from because he naturally figures things, and I especially with that Miles Playhouse show. I wanted
Yes.
to see how you use the space.
Yeah.
because we hadn't really had time
Yeah, we
to
hadn't
figure it out.
rehearsed.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's not gonna go big. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. And
Yeah.
and then just watching him, he's fun.
But I can't complete. That's the one thing with the show. I watched with the show. It's like these two really do enjoy each other's work.
It's kind of nice.
It's all.
Well, I mean, it's just kind of. It was something that kind of just surprised me. Not surprised you guys enjoyed yours, but it kind of surprised me that I saw that during the performance.
It's cool too because we don't always work together, so
Right.
it's not. I think there was a moment where I kind of felt nervous about that when Joe was doing his solo stuff. Where I'm going, wow, he's getting a better response without me.
Yes.
Will he be like, I'm good without this,
Right.
Yeah, and it's
bag
just-
of weight? And it's I don't
We
have
just
that
naturally
anymore.
keep coming back, and
Yeah.
he's the main thing I thought we were going to talk about today is "Tell Me I'm Pretty" because that's like really what
We're gonna promote that towards the end. We'll
yeah.
promote that, yes.
You know, his new solo show that opens on April 8th at the Bootleg Theater is like, it's great. It's
You need to
tremendous.
go, folks. You guys need to get tickets and go.
Come see my shit.
It's good.
So, you know, I was really proud of him that he, you know, really put it together. He said yes to the Greenway Court and was like, I got to figure something out. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, the first time I met him as my Uber driver, he had told me, I have a solo show coming up in April, and I said I was going to come.
You're the only person who's ever done anything follow through in regards to Ubering and lifting.
Yes,
So thank you for doing
I
that.
follow through. I'm
No,
like,
appreciate
because
that.
you guys are part of my village. So when I pick people in a village, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm not a fly-by-night friend.
I love that.
We don't do that. So you just actually answered my question. If someone bombs out of the two of you you're watching, how do you, like, navigate that if you're the next person up after in a performance?
I bomb more than he bombs for sure.
No, that's not true.
Well, I got a speech thing, so I'll fumble
right.
stuff. So, and I know and he knows when I'm fumbling.
He's gotten way better.
I've gotten way better.
That's good.
And it's more just me not caring about it, which has kind of made me better at it. But I don't know. I think we give each other the space to feel whatever we're feeling. Joe will
You do not give me the space. No, you don't.
Joe, you'll
You internalize it. Oh my God.
No, when
you assume I'm angry at you for some
when
reason.
you
You guys are married.
when you get in your head about stuff, I think I let you kind of do your little process and run
Maybe
the
you've
journey.
gotten better at knowing when I'm crabby and hungry. Yeah, maybe.
Well, 14
there's
years
that.
at some point, yes. I
Well,
hope
there's
so.
that, but I think because I've noticed you get whenever you feel like you don't land something, you'll do the whole the piece is not there yet, or I'm not. I don't know the audience. I'm not like you do the thing.
Well, I definitely, we've twice recently been like, it just wasn't a good show. And like at UCLA, he was like, what did I do? I'm like, no, it was, you wouldn't let go.
Oh, I'm gonna look for. I'm like combing through.
Like, you wouldn't let go until,
There's the negative voice. Come here.
until I gave you, until I
inside.
gave you something.
Yeah.
And I realized the next day, I was like, I need to call him because I need to clarify with him. Like, it's not about you. It was a bunch of other crap. It was just that day. And some days I just don't feel like it. And some of it is stupid. Some of it is based on, well, they didn't plot as much as I wanted them to. But sometimes, like, I just don't feel like when you know you've got them.
Yeah.
When you just got them in the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
That's just fun.
I mean,
But sometimes, like the UCLA show, it was too big of a space for too small of an audience. So it's just hard to try to really control that type of crowd.
Yeah. Okay, guys, it's time. You guys, can you do a little piece for us? We
Yeah,
get a taste of what you guys do.
do you want to just do broke?
Sure.
Okay.
The stage is yours. I'll be quiet.
Man,
I'm so broke, 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 man. I'm so broke, 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 I'm so broke. Can I get a ride? Gas tank empty. I'll be outside by the bus stop empty. A all the way to USC where I've got to host this class assembly. Gonna get paid 1/3 of my rate. Can't be mad. Bus got me there too late. Sign an autograph in the UC classroom. Even though my show sucked more than a vacuum, I should get paid more when I'm hosting, but I don't make more. So I'm toasting bread for breakfast in the morning and for dinner. So I'm mourning the life that I used to have. I can hear my dad's voice echo in my eardrum. Hope that you're saving. I'm only saving retail stores or before closed doors. It's sales galore. I want to save up, but I'm a clothes whore. H&M addict, kicks I adore. I only have $1. I buy what I can. I'm gonna be the best dressed homeless man. I was on tour and now I'm on TV. I am on TV. Hey guys, I'm on TV. I am so broke, but I'm on TV. I hope the IRS doesn't recognize me.
There was a time when you couldn't beat me. Take a shot at me, the bullets bounce off easily like Iron Man. I was the hero, but now my bank balance is less than zero. First of the month, I know it's here. Get the sweats, I can feel the fear. I type in my password, my balance appears. Oh, thank God, my red check cleared. Can't invest, pay my Visa first. Credit cards are Trump. I don't know what's worse.
Trump.
But if I pay off a little every month, I'll be done by 2041. Oh wait, the IRS audited me. Great, my tax dude frauded in me. Back taxes are leaving me broke. This adulthood shit, man, it ain't no joke, man.
I'm so broke, 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 man. I'm so broke, 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 I'm so broke. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, give me some little.
Get your applause on here too. Get your applause. Get here. That's one of my favorite pieces. I love it. One of my favorite pieces.
Thanks, James.
I'm not doing it anymore. That's how
The piece is longer and I ended it.
That's where we're stuck.
Because you said small and I didn't want to keep going.
I want to go back and look at his facial
Joe a
expression.
look.
Yeah, well, you'll see it.
His
You'll
look
see
was
it.
just like, we're not doing it anymore. That's as much as we're doing. And I'm like,
You guys, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being on the show.
I'm so happy to be here.
that it?
That's it.
No!
we just got started.
Well, someone came in a little late.
Somebody
Oh, yeah,
wasn't
that was
here
me.
on
That was
time.
my
Cut
fault.
into- So you guys are invited back again. I mean, this is not the only time.
We'll do this every week.
Once a month.
We'll just do this every day.
Hot for lot.
Hot for lot.
Hot for lot.
You guys tell
So is
them.
it the number 4 or is it FOR?
It's FOR.
HOT
Someone did it.
FOR LOTT. Love it. Love it.
They
Love
did,
it.
they did it that way.
Hot for lot. Hashtag.
Oh, so how I'm gonna promote myself.
Do it now, do it right now.
So Tell Me I'm Pretty is a solo show by yours truly, directed by Diana Wyan, Joe's ex-girlfriend, and check it out. It's at the Bootleg Theater on the corner of Alvarado and Beverly Boulevard, April 8th until May 7th.
2220 Beverly Boulevard.
Check it out. Go to joshuasilverbat.com for more details. We are also looking for people to give us some funding. Go to gofundme.com/JoshuaTMIP. Holler at your boy. Follow me at Joshua Silverbat and come see the show. It's great.
Yes. And Joe, tell me where they can find you.
PochoJoe.com. That's where everything is. POCHOJOE.com. That's where you can find me. I love you.
Yeah.
And I'm James Lott Jr. It's an edition of Breaking Into. You can follow me on all the interwebs at James Lott Jr. Remember to lift each other up, pay it forward, and share knowledge. I'll see you next time.
From executives Kevin Undergaro, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, and the entire BHL staff, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us. info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I am the official voice of Black Hollywood Live, Scipio, Instagram me at KingXOBay. Thanks for tuning in.